So we got Mr. Rick Beato saying that 2026 Grammys proof music is getting worse. So you had some commentary about it. Yeah, here's the video right here.
Actually getting worse, like I've talked about in videos in the past. Let's look at the 1984 nominees for Song of the Year and compare them to the nominees for the 2026 Grammys for Song of the Year. Let's look at the 1984 songs.
This is a very exciting category because this is the one that has been designated for those writers whose song
What's up, Nick?
will be nominated as Song of the Year. Now, there are 5 songs, and of course, you know, only one
So that's Stevie Wonder and Bob Dylan.
can win. But I think, and I'm sure, Bob, you feel the same way, that just being nominated in itself is an honor. The nominees are...
When I watched this, I was like, I don't know that song. I know of him, but I didn't know this song.
Oh, all night long.
I'm sure this song's very
Okay.
I'm like, I don't even know if we can play some of these clips. Bless you, man. Michael Jackson, he had 2. He was saying he goes on to show these videos and these artists how they were being nominated or whatnot, and then he compares it to what is being played now. Does he show? He does show it. Yeah, Billie Jean was one of it, and Beat It was on there. And the thing that amazed me about when they were showing this, Sting won. I thought Michael Jackson won, but Sting won at this award ceremony for Grammys, which I was shocked for. Every Breath You Take.
Every breath you
Which is
it's a good song.
Was the Police, written by Sting. All right, so then he goes on the show. This is funny because I didn't know this. He made me aware that because I like the GOAT version or Gochi or whatever version of this. So Anxiety, if you guys don't know the song, here it is. Yeah, so I thought the GOAT version was the original, but apparently there's a version before it that I didn't even know about it. So, Goatee, yeah, something like that, right?
Recognize
How could you get away with this?
You probably pay for the rights. Pretty sure. Thanks for the follow, Nick. Thank you.
I talked about this on one of my top 10 Spotify countdowns. That song is actually based on a Gautier song from 2011 called Somebody That I Used to Know. This is
Dude, you know how often I karaoke this song? There's a lot of stories behind this song for me. But anyways, let's keep going.
So it's a direct sample of that song.
Featuring Kimbra. Her voice is really good.
That song is actually a sample of Luis Bonfa's 1967 song, Seville.
Oh, wow.
But that changes. You can hear how it changes up. So Gautier changed up their version. But I am making a mental note because I want to check that song out. Because I love finding the older songs of the original and checking them out because they end up being very good. I really enjoy them. I've been in a whole vintage stage where I just want to hear older songs.
They also sampled Twinkle Twinkle Little Stars.
Who did?
In that Gautier song. Do-do-do-do. Straight up.
It's not the same.
It changes at the tail end.
Same.
But it's Twinkle Twinkle Little Stars.
It's not Twinkle.
They changed the end a little bit, of course. It can't be exactly the same, but it's straight up.
Oh my God. Wait for this clip right here. I'm going to be like, Gautier stole Twinkle Twinkle Had a Little Star.
Yeah.
That's going to be the clickbait for this video.
Yeah.
That is crazy. And wait, do it again.
Twinkle, twinkle. And then that's where it ends.
Compare it like that.
Straight up.
To be fair to what you were saying, like when he shows that other song for the Gautier song, it's the same idea. It's the beginning's the same, and then they cut it off at the end. There's a few YouTube channels dedicated to showing the original songs made famous later by different artists. We should check out some videos like this. So you guys get the premise of this video. He goes through a bunch of modern stuff that will probably just get this video taken down or trash, in my opinion. And he goes on to say how a lot of the newer stuff is very forgettable, where some of the older stuff will stand as timeless classics. But it depends on what style of music you're in. For Michael Jackson is something that keeps coming up, of course, but Every Breath You Take also I would consider a timeless classic, but the Lionel Richie song, I don't really hear much about that one or the other one that he mentions for the older ones. What do you think?
Okay, I agree that none of the songs today, he does make this point later on in the video where he's like, none of these songs of today are going to stand the test of time. I agree with that wholeheartedly. I don't think any of these songs are going to be like the next Bohemian Rhapsody or Beat It or anything like that. Yeah. However, I don't think the music's gotten worse. It's just changed. You know what I mean? It's just for the different viewers of today as opposed to the viewers back then. We live in a day where everybody's attention span has gotten smaller due to TikTok and YouTube Shorts. We need constant new stuff to keep everybody's attention locked in. So we're in a time now where music's so easy to produce, where you can just crank out songs like that. So that's what we're doing. We're just cranking out songs. One song's going to be in for a little while, and then the next one comes out, and then the next one comes out.
It's happening so rapidly. And the songs that he samples are so generic, in my opinion.
Yeah. What surprised me is when he was just like, yeah, it took 10 people to write that song. I was like, what the fuck?
Eric's freaking
write that in 5 minutes.
But they're not hits, though,
Yeah.
okay?
I'd be really mean, though.
You don't suck enough dick in the music industry to get your song out there, dude.
Fair enough.
Or take enough dick.
Yeah.
I don't know, either one. You need to start bending over more. I think that's the consensus of this. You need to bend over more so you can get in the music industry.
No, but yeah, I think it's come full circle because the bands he really likes, like Nirvana and the Beatles, like when they first came out, you had the older dude shitting on it, and then now he's the old dude shitting on the modern music.
He gives credit to some of the modern music.
The Billie Eilish song, and he liked the Golden song from K-pop Demon Hunters. He liked those songs.
Because the Demon Hunters song that he references in his video is really good, I think, in my opinion. I love Nirvana. Michael, I would down. What are we talking about here? By Kami Band Solos, first time since 8. Okay, I'm not sure what you're talking about, Michael. I'm missing the other part of the context.
Modern music is going to hold the test of science. That's what we're saying. I don't think any of it will. But it's produced right now for people with small attention spans and stuff.
I think music is done holding the test of time. I think it's done. I think those days are over.
Everything's been done. Like, how are you going to do something new?
Now it's going to be based off of little niches. There's the middle tier artists, like 1 million followers, right? Those are in the middle of a tier. And this includes baby metal. They're still in the middle of a tier. It's not a global phenomenon.
I think
like
early baby metal songs will stand the test of time. As this one world-changing
there's
thing.
still people that don't know who baby metal is, though, consistently.
Fair enough.
Like, so, for example, like, everybody knows who Michael Jackson is, right?
Yeah.
No matter what. Everyone knows who Metallica is. What's a modern artist that everybody knows of? Even Ren, not even everybody knows Ren. I mention Ren all the time. People, who is that?
Yeah.
So.
I don't think, yeah.
I don't know. What's a band that you can mention? I guess.
Jelly Roll.
Do they?
I don't know enough about Jelly Roll.
Maybe we also probably don't get outside enough.
Yeah. Outside of our genre. Actually, my thoughts about this are perfectly summed up in this one in this one video. It's short.
Here, I'll bring it up. What is it called?
Opal in Sky.
Opal in Sky.
Opal in Sky.
All right. So this video
It's a short.
Up.
Yeah, go to the channel.
Is this a band? Oh, this is a band.
Yeah, it's a band.
So what short is it?
Go down a little bit.
All right, you failed.
I gotta find it.
I thought you had it on speed dial. What's going on?
No.
But anyway, so yeah, which
That
one?
one.
Metal
That one.
is dying.
Yeah, that
right
one.
here. Okay,
There you go.
Hey, Jack. Hey, what do you mean? Is it headed in the wrong direction with more and more metal bands taking a cookie-cutter approach to writing songs that sound kind of mainstream to appeal to a wider audience, leading to more people actually becoming interested in heavier music because it's such a cushy introduction into it, and possibly digging deeper into the genre itself, discovering more of the classic or deep-cut metal bands out there that do have less of that generic mainstream sound, and they decide they actually like metal music, leading to an overall growth of metalheads in the community altogether? Or is metal music dying like this video says?
That's it.
Hey, what does the future...
My thoughts perfectly summed up. We nailed it.
I love it. Yeah, it brings up the point where it does get fatiguing, kind of like discussing, like.
But it's going to make people want to go back and listen to the older stuff, and it's going to create this boom.
Growing up in the 80s, there was some crap put out by a lot of bands, but the really good songs survived the test of time, just as they will today.
I don't think it's an area.
It could stand a test of time in certain niches. That's what I think is going to happen. Like, for some people, they're all going to remember it, and for some, they're not. Man, we listen to a lot of songs. Like, I'm getting to the point where my brain is just overloaded with
new music.
We've listened to. That was a clip from the Solid Sound podcast that we do live every Sunday. Check out the full podcast for this clip right here. See y'all in the next one. See you.